happy readers, my name is Liz and today I'm coming to you with a new episode of BookTube News. If you're not aware of what BookTube News is, it's basically me talking about some great BookTube videos, and most of them are discussion-y videos and things that you can also participate in the discussion about. The first video is from the one, the only Ariel Bissett, in which she talks about audiobooks and her preconceived notions about audiobooks and now how she feels about audiobooks, but she also poses the question of whether or not audiobooks count as reading. The next video I'm going to talk about is from Max of Well Done Books, and he talks about his rating system and basically what does it mean when he rates a book 1 star and so on and so forth. And I think that this is interesting because everybody has a different threshold of what does it mean when you say that this is a 3-star book as opposed to a 2-star book, as opposed to a 4-star book, those kinds of things. The next video is from Magic Cat Jenny, and she talks about reading as self-care, and I totally agree. It kind of helps you focus on one thing and shut out the external world, which sometimes you just need. You need that hour or two of just like focus, and it gives you focus on other things as well. I know in college when I was like stressed out, I would go read and it would help me focus on my schoolwork as well. Yeah, you get distracted by a book a little bit, but you do get back to that work and you do get that focus, that you are laser focused on that thing. I asked Twitter about some suggestions for some BookTube videos that I should know about, and I believe it was Nicole of Nicole's Adventures of Sci-Fi and Fantasy. She suggested the book Babbles feature within the BookTube Sci-Fi and Fantasy realm of BookTube. Why are the words so hard today? I don't know. But basically, it is a weekly feature and they talk about different things, and the one that week that I was told about was Overlooked Fantasy, so stuff that you don't necessarily always get recommended, so not the top of the heap. Sometimes you have to keep digging and keep looking for stuff. And so the Overlooked Fantasy, and this video is from SFF 180, so if you're looking for some overlooked fantasy, something that you might not necessarily see on the New York Times bestseller list, this is a video to go see. The next video is from somebody that I really enjoy seeing her discussion videos, and that is Thoughts on Tomes, and she talks about the different kinds of negative reviews, and she goes over 7 different ones that she has personally seen, and I definitely am one of those silver lining peoples who is like, oh my gosh, I didn't like this book, but you would like it if you like these things. So definitely go check it out, see what kind of negative reviewer you are. I know sometimes I'm the kind of person who is just like, here's the 1 star, now let's not talk about it because there's not much to talk about. And sometimes I have stuff to rant about, and sometimes I just want to be like, I didn't like it, but you might like it if. So, yeah. Now let's talk about some writing things. I know there are several booktubers who write. If you're one of those, let me know in the comments below. I want to know what you're writing, what genre you're writing, if you don't want to tell me what you're exactly writing about. But Word Nerds is a channel that I really enjoy watching their writing related videos. So they are a collab channel, and this video in particular is about finding an agent and finding the right one for your manuscript and how you go about doing that. And I thought that this one was particularly well done and amazing because she talks about her experience with these things, so like websites and how you go and look through hashtags and things like that and how you don't go about things. So that's kind of good too, to be like, hey, here's a cautionary tale, don't do this because it comes off this way with agents. So I really enjoyed that video. This next video isn't quite BookTube related, but it kind of is in the way of niche channels, because if you make videos that are solely about books, that is a niche channel. That is zoned in on one thing and one thing only. You know exactly what that channel is about. It's not a generic vlogging channel, it is specifically about that thing. The video that I'm talking about today is from Amy Schmidauer, and she runs Savvy Sexy Social, and I enjoy her videos so much. And she actually got a question from somebody who's a booktuber and a lifestyle channel kind of person, so even if you like mix a couple of things, it's cool. But she talks about how you go about kind of like branding that and making that like something that people are really looking forward to and really enjoying. And so if you want to see stuff about that, that is really interesting to me. I know branding is kind of a dirty word some places, but as far as like continuing to grow your audience and just like all of that good stuff, those are good things for you, even if you're not like, let me have a logo and let me do this. It's like, just finding out the focus that you want for your channel, even if you're just like, I want to talk about comic books and I want to talk about comic book related TV shows, and just like zoning in on what you really want to talk about. She just covers it really, really well. So that's all for BookTube news this week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Go check out all these videos. The links are in the description below, and let me know in the comments what videos are you enjoying this week. Let me know, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day and keep reading.